Go.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her mother. Her grandmother was very sick, so her mother put on her red cape and said, "Little Red Riding Hood, I want you to take this basket of goodies to your grandmother." So as Little Red Riding Hood was skipping through the woods, she decided to pick some flowers. As she was picking some flowers, Big Bad Wolf saw her, and he came out from behind the tree. And he said, "What are you doing, little girl?" "Oh, I'm taking a basket of goodies to my grandmother. She doesn't feel well, and I'm taking some flowers to her." "Where does she live, little girl?" "Oh, she lives over the hill in that pretty yellow house." "Oh, I see," said the wolf. "I hope she feels better." And off he went. What she didn't know is that the wolf went straight over to the grandmother's house. He knocked on the door like this. "Who is it?" said the grandmother. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood, Grandma. I want to bring you some goodies." "Come in, child." The wolf went inside, and the grandmother saw the wolf. Eek! The wolf grabbed the grandma and put her in the closet. He jumped in her bed, and he put on her nightgown and her night hat, and he laid in her bed. Little Red Riding Hood came, and she knocked on the door. The wolf said, "Who is it?" Little Red Riding Hood said, "It is I, Grandmother. I came to bring you some goodies." "Come in, dear." Little Red Riding Hood went up to the bed, and the big bad wolf looked at Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood said, "Grandmother, what big eyes you have." "The better to see you with, my dear." "Oh, Grandmother, what a big nose you have." "The better to smell you with, my dear." "But Grandmother, what big teeth you have." The wolf jumped up. "The better to eat you with." Ah! Little Red Riding Hood dropped the basket and went running around and around and around in the house. She screamed, "Oh, oh, help, help, wolf, wolf." The woodcutter down the road heard her screaming. He ran inside. He grabbed the wolf, and he had the axe in his hand, and the wolf saw the axe. The wolf got scared. He jumped out of the woodcutter's hands and ran away and never came back. So the woodcutter said, "I hear something in the closet." They opened the closet, and there was Grandma. Grandma said, "Oh, you saved me and my granddaughter." So they all sat down and had a picnic with the goodies that Little Red Riding Hood brought to grandmother's. And they never saw that big bad wolf again.